Tally-ho chaps, and welcome back to Factorio, the UI world. I'm Dgray, and today we continue our exploration of this mod pack. Where in the last episode just tried and got some soil processing up and running. Not quite sure if that turned out as intended, but yeah, at least it did get some things up and running. In today's episodes, we will start to work with oil and natural gas, so we can get what's called this setup running again with the carbon, so we can get the polycarbonate going. So pretty much this part inside of our mall. I think that's a good idea. Remember to leave a like and subscribe, and come join us on Discord and Twitch. It's always a fun time talking with you there. So before we start doing that, let's have a look at what I did in between episodes. I've done three things. Very, very simple things. One, I hooked up our second wood farm. That has been delivering wood to a little supply here. Meaning that we can use that for our simple circuits, which is slowly but surely producing. One of the other things I did, I hooked up some oil. We have about 200,000 in storage at the moment that we can use for our current setup. Oh, the setup we're gonna have to do this episode. And then I hooked up the natural gas as well. But as you can see, that is not producing very quickly, because most of it's going for power at night. So we might want to go and grab either this natural gas outpost or maybe even the one down here to the south. So we'll have to do a bit of biotic killing. I'll probably do that in between, so you don't have to watch it. So firstly, let's go and have a look at the oil setup. The reason for that is we have most of the things we actually need for it. I'll just grab some wagons. I think we should have some for oil. Let's get some for natural gas as well. And then we can start to transport that around the base. We also need some refineries. If you look here, we'll do this one, since that has all the different kind of fluids you also want to use going forward. It means we'll have 6 outputs and 1 input, so 7. So pretty much you need an entire grid just to get this going. So let's grab you 10. I think that's a good start. The base will craft more, luckily, and the robots will slowly but surely fill it up. So let's see, where do we have some room for it? We could, in theory, just do it here. There's one use for wood, but that's not too bad because we just need 7 outputs. We could also start out here. Be sure we don't need any more. But let's start here and see if 7 will work. If it's not enough, we'll just move it over. So please travel here by train. Again, I'm very much enjoying that we can move around like this. Because it saves us so much time. Ooh, we should probably get some pipes as well. But yeah, the robots can't solve that for us. Let's get you away. You're part of an older build. And let's empty this thing out of trees and rocks and such. Please get that away. And that'll make it a lot easier to work with this grid. So, currently we're looking at quite a bit of storage for different things. So far we want 1 in. We haven't made an unloading station yet. But that will do in just a second. Firstly, we don't want to do that. We want to do this setup. I think that is the best for what we want to do. At least let's go with this one for now. I think that'll be best future-wise. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So 2, 4, 6, 7. That means we have exactly 7 left. And our robot should just kind of build our things. As I was saying, I did make a fluid one that ever load that in. We have a loading one, so we need 7 loading ones. And then we'll need this one down here to input the oil. I think that'll be very, very wise. So 6 fluids. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 with oil. And 1 normal out. So if we make you oil, then we'll just kind of take the rest around here. We'll say load 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and then 1 normal one. What's going here? Fine. And get 1 with normal loading. That'll just be... see once. This one. Yes, that will load into a train. Very good. So now we have an entire grid that's actually being used. And I don't know how big we should make this, but we need to make at least a certain size. So let's make the unloading station as well. I think refurbish one of these, do unloading, and just upgrade that with new things and such. So let's get you in there. They'll unload oil. Let's also get some pumps. So you will want some of this. Yeah, let's get 10 of you. Let's get 10 of this as well. Then we can kind of figure out what we want to use. Pipes. The robots can do that. That's not too bad. And the rest is slowly being built. Yes, very, very good. We have green wire to hook it up. So while that is going, let's design this. And we have already done it once. So in theory, we should be able to steal pretty much this part as our current setup. What if I take you? And just get you here for now. Get you away. This can go away for now. That will improve on. Let's get you away. But that should pretty much be the setup I want to use for this. Now for hooking it all up. In theory, it's just taking 1 pipe to all of these. So oil will go maybe here, petroleum will go next, and just do a very simple way of doing it. How do we take it up? Maybe from the bottom? Over and up. Now let's try this. How many can we fit in of these? Look how nicely it lines up. I love when we build something that's beautiful in its design. You want any bigger than that? Yeah, let's get it to here. Let's say that is the size we want. And I'm not gonna do it two-sided. I'll just do this one further over. I think that'll be fine. Didn't want you, pretty much, to go over this way. You'll go up this way and in. So that's one output sorted. Oil we'll get from right here. Let's use these for now. They are a bit easier to manage. Here and here. Bronze pumps. Do we have any on us? I should have some. There we are. Ghost, 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 ghost. Yeah. And all of you will have to be changed into the correct power poles. Like that. Good. This one will be set to... if anything is... oh yeah, if anything is less than 0, that means whatever is in here, then this one will activate. Oh, if anything's equal to 0, let's just hook you up. So there. That's working. That's outputting to here. Not giving us what we want here. So let's see. What is everything? Everything outputs 1. If everything's all of this is equal to 0, then it'll go. Okay. That should be our current loader. And from here we can kind of pump things into the network. To make sure we have the flow we need, let's go with some pumps. I'll just do from these two in the middle. And this might be overkill, but let's get it in like this. I mean, those just kind of push the fluid through. Oh, but. We do need the boilers first. Have I hooked those up yet? Let's see, what's it called? Oil something? Can see it a bit. Probably see it here. Yeah, there we are. We want the oil boiler 325 degrees. Do we have any in storage? That's not enough, so we'll have to add it to the system. So we'll do that in just a second. But before we do that, let's get all of you hooked up. Firstly, let's just take lubricant to this first one. You can go from here to something like that. And here you'll be able to go both ways to make sure that it will continue to hook up. Oh, wait. Let's do this correctly. Otherwise it won't be much aligned the way I want it to be. Not you. I want you to jump to here. Do that. Can we then jump one here and do that? Can? That's 1, 2. And the rest goes the opposite way. 1, 2. The next one will be... Oh, wait. And the next one is too far out. I actually have to do it on this one instead. But let's take it from the inside. 1, 2, 2. You'll be that for now. It's good. And you will go over this way. You can go to here and then you'll go up this way. Or, that's lucky. This one. Good. That's 2 of the fluids. Here and here. So that's heavy oil, that's petroleum, then we need gasoline. That's the third one. Up here. That'll be 1, 2, 3, that means that's you. You'll go up this way. Like that. Number 4 will be you, and that one goes straight across. So it means you'll go to here and you'll go to... I think that'll be fine. Won't it? Oh, that's fine. We'll just get the robots to help us out. Yeah. So voila. And the last one here will just go straight across. That'll be the lubricant. Good, so that should be all of this hooked up to output all of the things when needed. Then the only thing we need to do now is hook up the boilers to make sure we have enough oil flowing through. And then the rest should actually sort itself out quite easily. So I'll just go to the mall, pick up the boilers, set it up, and then I'll be right back. So I went and got some boilers, and let's see if we can actually hook it up correctly. So 300 to 350 degrees. Boilers. Let's see, I had them here. I think I brought a few. Am I blind again? Boilers. Let's see if we hook these up. Let's do it. We'll need an underground if we do it here. So if we do 1, 2. So each of these produce 60 per second, or close to 60 per second. Each one of these consumes 60 per second. It's a 1-to-1. That means 1. Oh wait. No wait. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. That's a lot of boilers. Can we fit in 8? What if we do it like this? Then we'll do 4, 8. What if we do 1, 2, 3, 2, 3. That's 6. Can we fit in 2 more with a current setup? Maybe if we turn it on the side, turn it this way instead. We start you here. Then we can just have it, maybe flow through all of these, and then we'll have it outputting for where it needs. Do that. Will that work? Then we can have, let's see here, pipes going out the middle. Move it down just 1 to here instead. Then, yeah, like that, it's getting in. Then before we have the next one, we can kind of fit that in. That's 8. And then we just need oil to go into these. I can do that one out. So here, 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 here. And something like that. Then oil would go from here to there. And that'll pump it through all of these. If we do one spot in between, then maybe we can jump it out. And into wherever it's needed if we have enough space. Yeah, I think that should work. That should give us a ton of oil. That's the old pipes. Let's just fix you, you, you. And you. Fix you as well. That should be a very, very nice unloading. So you'll be... We already have oil loading. Then we have oil unloading. Boom. There we are. And that should mean that as soon as you set up a train, it should deliver it. And it's always exciting. That's trying to empty. Of course it can't, we have nothing. But if I then do a small thing here and say depot, depot. Oil loading, oil unloading. Boom, boom. Active, inactive. Full cargo, full cargo. Wait, sorry. Empty cargo. That means we'll go there, fill it up with oil loading. That's open. We'll go deeper and then go on oil unloading. So let's just get you to go. And then we'll see if we can get some dropped up here because it is open. So while that is going, let's figure out how to power the rest of this. Do it here, we can actually power all of them. And hopefully we can go towards the next one afterwards, and we'll just place in here one for now. So that should work. It means we can get you to go back here. 1, 2, 3, 4. You can go on the outside. We do it some way like this to make it look, take up less of blueprints. I think if we do that, that's less blueprint than going on the outside. 1, 2, 3, 4. And we have 8, so that should be enough oil, depending on if we can actually supply that much. But we'll see. This should give us a nice amount of things. Heading to depot, it's now completely filled with oil. Look at that. 50,000. Only 50. Oh, it's only 50 at a time. I didn't have to do a lot of train runs to fill up this. Because each of these hold 100, so that's pretty good. And that means right here we'll consume 720. That means we have enough about 1000, about a minute and a half. A bit less than a minute and a half before this is emptied it out. But with 2 trains that will be more than enough. Let's hope we haven't made a mistake in our calculations. I don't think we have. There goes oil. Goes in here. That starts to output it. Up this way it goes in. Only thing you might want to do is do a pump. But if we disconnect these in the middle, it should be fine. There goes the first production for here. Oh, look at that. Heavy oil going out into these. Going to these pumps. There goes the output of the naphtha. Exactly, and look how much it is. Now the only thing is this built fast enough? That is a big no. So let's just give you an upgrade. You can actually go through fast enough. Let's do this. At least here, and then we'll see if that is fast enough. Get all of it out, but then we should have a very, very nice supply of this going. Let's see, go, go, go. Yes. Oh, yeah, we need to upgrade the rest, of course. Otherwise, it doesn't make any sense to do this. Go, go, go. My little things. But that looks good. Can you empty it all out? Wow, that's a lot. It's maybe not even needed to go more than 8. It is going out of this one now. This one's in. Oh, it has between 25 and 50, so so that's 1800 this build can handle. So let's hope this is enough. But 8, that's 1 in 1.5 seconds. That means about, let's say, 40 per second. Yeah, it's just about what this build can handle, so it's just around there. Actually lines up way better than expected. Something not working here. You're going. Oh, we need 1 there. That's petroleum, so you don't back up. And I think the rest of them is actually correct. So the only thing we need now is to give these correct names for when we need it somewhere in the base. If these tanks are not big enough, then we'll have to add in more bots. Right here we have 800,000. That can be upgraded to 4 million. So yeah. For now at least, I think it looks quite good. So should we do more? I'm inclined to end this episode just about here. We could go and grab some natural oil and get it in. Or I could show you a few minutes of biter killing, just to end off the episode. So if you want to see that, stick around. If not, do remember to like and subscribe. But let's go and have a look at the biters. Not sure if I'll do anything else except that. But yeah, I'll take a little trip. Let's see, probably go down here and kill these to get this natural gas. So we have some for next episode. So I'll meet you at the natural gas for a bit of biter killing. So welcome to the biter killing fiesta. The way I've been doing it so far is pretty much letting the turrets doing all the job. Because they have a range of 30 and these can just barely reach them. So if we do something like this with some behind, we are somewhat safe. I do try to make sure we don't lose too many turrets, but it's not always the easiest thing to do. But after you got these advanced ones, it has become quite a bit easier, as the range is 30 on these as well. And that attack speed is insane. So if you go and collect the ones you had behind, and just slowly but surely creep ahead, do some tower creep, with the turrets being repaired by your by nanobots, then you're somewhat safe. You will lose ones here and there, one here or there, but in most cases, you are pretty good. And look how efficient this is. Then when you are running out of turrets, just go back. Pick up quite a few, grant the ammo, and bring it forward. If you go too fast, you will lose some, as you see right here. But it's not too bad. There we are. Let's go back and pick up some more. Yeah, so this is why I normally do it off stream, because if I had to do this for hours and hours on end, I don't think you would find it very, very exciting. But some of you requested it because you hadn't seen it in forever, and I thought that would be quite fun to show you. There we are, just go crazy. Turrets. The more we have, the faster they die. And just get a few more. So if you want to see more of this kind of turret killing of bites, do say so. I'll try to get in some highlights here and there. But mostly I won't. Oh, that's close. Yeah, so that biter one is done. So before next episode, I will have cleared out the rest of the biter nests down here and hooked up the natural gas to our current setup up here. So hopefully you'll look forward to that. But with this amount of dead biters, let's see if we can get as many likes and subscribes on this video. If you'll help me that, I would very much appreciate it. So remember to like and subscribe, join on Discord and Twitch. And yeah, then I will see you in the next episode. Bye guys.